Hey, Ray here to get into the black sun and a little bit of information tying in the black sun with swastika. You have to excuse my drawing. I tell you, you have to change up my markers and all that. So I tell you, we're going to get right in it. You know how I do. Um, this is a symbol that obviously people who look at this symbol tied in with the Nazi, tradition and, the nonsense they had going on concerning this symbol. But we're going to get into some more esoteric interpretations and meanings of this symbol right here. The two circles with the central small one linked to the big one via 12 sig rays are known as the symbol of the black sun. The symbol of the sun is also interchangeable throughout various cultures. In that northern tradition, the Celtic people, the sun was viewed as feminine. They call it Sol. Actually, S-O-L is the feminine name for the actual sun. Also, Suna, S-U-N-N-A or O, coming from the Norse tradition or the Celtic tradition, viewed the sun as feminine. Also, the Shinto tradition, the indigenous Japanese culture and tradition viewed the sun as feminine energy. And we go on to the Kamite tradition where, the goddess Sekhmet was viewed as an aspect of the sun. You have an older tradition or mythology of Sekhmet that suggests that she's even older than Ra. And later on in the mythos, she took on the consort of Ptah, who was the great architect of the universe. And through their union, they bore a son, Nefertum. This guy, Lord of perfume and fragrance and healing. So, Basset, the eye of Ra, the protector of Ra, is also a sun goddess. And also, Het Heru is a very ancient deity with connotations tied in with the sun also. And she's also, that mythology of Het Heru is also older than the Amun-Ra cult, which comes later on in the mythologies of Kemet. You can find this information in Jerry Massey's work, Ancient Egypt, Light of the World, Natural Genesis by Jerry Massey, The Secret Teachings by Jean Keffer, has a white woman with a little gown on, levitating, that it gets into a lot of these older sun goddesses and sun gods, how those are interchangeable, like the moon god and goddesses were interchangeable, like the Babylonian moon god Sin, masculine, but it was associated with the moon. Tahuti, the god of wisdom and magic, is connected with the moon. The Egyptian god Khonsu is connected with the moon. The god Asar or Osiris, he reigned for 28 years. That ties in with the lunar 13 moon, the other 13 moon cycle. Chopped up into 14 pieces by the god Set. The 14 represent the waxing and waning phases of the moon. So you have interchangeable deities tied in with these sun and lunar archetypes. Through history, the symbol and its numerous ways of depictions found its place on items of clothes, jewelry, utensils, weapons, and coins attributed to the representative of the Indo-European culture. The remains within this image were found scattered around the world, many of them left by Norse people and the Celtic people. If we learn from Jill Matson's work, Jill Matson, The Wisdom of the Celts. In that book, they suggest that the Celts are of the root race of the Egyptians, and they were a matriarchal society. And they viewed this symbol obviously as feminine, and they used to roll with this divine symbol on their clothing, weaponry, coins, and you can also find this symbol of the swastika on a lot of Hindu deities also. The black sun is a well-known alchemic and occult symbol. The alchemists used this term to indicate the first phase of creation of the philosopher's stone, the grotto, or blackness, meaning purification of the black matter, transmitting into a new state or a new life or a rebirth. So meditating on the black sun obviously helps to reawaken that divinity that dwells within you, which changes your character and personality. So it's important to, once that transformation takes place, there's going to be some of the old stuff within the ego that, can be holding you back from that new growth. So it's important to make use of not only continue to meditate on that black sun energy, but to make use of the mudras that help release, negative energy, negative emotions as they arrive through the transformation process. Because, meditating on that black sun will tend to bring up the old stuff that you thought was buried, but it's there for the clearing and cleansing and to give birth to a new character, a new personality, and a new way of being. But it's going to be a little chaos before all that takes place. That is what the continual meditation and the mudras that will help release those negative emotions when they come about. In occultism, black sun was associated with the black hole, serving as center of power concentration. Another name of the black sun most closely described associates arousal when seen as symbol is called the sun wheel, or the sun in red. Sun in red is another name of the sun, also tied in with feminine energy or the goddess. And also, as we see, the Sowulo or the Swastika are just only Sowulo energies intertwined with each other. There's just two Sowulo energies. Also, the black sun is nothing more than just Sowulo energy surrounding this wheel. The swastika, the symbol, was considered sacred and implied power and protective energy coming from the cosmos in the form of this infinitely swirling in four directions. For some people, it was important how to represent the symbol, clockwise or anti-clockwise, and depending on the culture, it either denoted positive meaning such as luck and success, or negative, appealing to the dark forces. We know from this symbol, the Nazis and the Hindus took the energy and sort of did a lot of nonsense with it, and that's why it has a negative connotation with it, associated with it. But we're going to take it and work with it and reap the benefits of this ancient sacred symbol long before, later day Germany got a hold to it and corrupted the symbol. In the Norse culture, swastika was linked to the god of thunder and lightning, Thor, Freya, and Odin, for symbolizing strength, fire, and the cyclic nature of life and death. The Vikings wore jewelry decorated with firefox. That's another name of the swastika, F-Y-L-F-O-T-S, firefox. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And runes for protection, pendants and necklaces, and rings. So these symbols back in the day were drawn on, clothing, inscribed on jewelry for divine protection. Remember, this is the symbol of the sun, which is the highest archetype within the being. Is the sun is, that God power, healing, success, authority, magic, coming from that sun energy. And at the same time, although the rune is not invertible, it keeps the same shape if placed upside down. It can be reversed from left to right. The fact may indicate that there are male and female forms of the rune, or else an introverted or extroverted form. The introverted form would, in the event, draw power in. This symbol here, being an introverted symbol, would draw power in, whereas the extrovert would draw power out. So these two symbols, this one going this way may signify either masculine energy, and the one going out could signify feminine energy, or vice versa. If the two Sowulo runes are joined together, we obtain the sun wheel, or the swastika. In the north, as I just said, the sun wheel is associated with the god Thor. So this particular symbol spinning this way would draw the energy in, the energy of infinite power, protection, success. And this energy would draw, this particular version of the symbol would draw the energy out. Not so much in a negative way, but to to send the symbol out, meditate on it, and send the symbol out into your world. Knowing that the symbol signifies success, power, authority, protection, all the connotations of the sun energy. So that is the breakdown of this swastika and its meaning with the black sun energy. It could be irreversible in terms of masculine and feminine energies. This form of the swastika is used to magically draw the energy of the sun within yourself, and this version of the symbol is used to send it out into your world. You know, wherever you're going about your day, whether it's at work, supermarket, business, you want to send this energy, visualize, send this energy twirling, you know, into your world. So when you actually step out the door and go about your business, you got this energy preceding you. You know what I'm saying? That is magic. That is power. And so, excellent way of utilizing this excellent energy. You know, the swastika was viewed as, you know, this power coming from infinity in four directions, protecting you, shielding you from negativity, drawing success into your world. And then you have a whole ring of Sowulo energies as well. So, you know, maybe your drawing is better than mine, but to meditate on this symbol of nothing but Sowulo energy is very enlightening and very empowering. And the Taoism mudra I want to share with you today is a mudra concerned with strengthening your clairvoyant abilities and strengthening your ability to, you know, peer on people or places in the form of mist or shadow. And you want to link all of your fingers together except for the index and the thumb. You want to link the pinky, the earth, and the middle finger together. It says here, this hand seal is used by the Taoist sorcerer to create or gather mist, fog, or rain. This trigram is also used to dissolve into infinite space of mist or fog in order to observe people or places. So meditate on this symbol, and I like to use the rune Lagaz. Lagaz is the one that looks like an L. It opens up that prophetic wisdom, that clairvoyant ability in conjunction with this particular mudra will help you to view in on people if that's your interest or places, but you will appear as a mist. You know, no one will see you. You know what I mean? You're able to peer in, and whatever information that you're trying to gather from a person or a place, maybe you're moving somewhere, maybe, you know, whatever you desire, but this is the mudra that'll activate those aspects within the brain faculty that will help give you the ability to peer into other, you know, places and people if that's your interest. But working with that Lagaz runic energy, also Manaz, the one that looks like an M, it also opens up that third eye chakra, also strengthening your clairvoyant abilities in conjunction with this particular mudra. All three fingers are touching except for the index and the thumb. Gives you the ability to appear as mist. No one will see you. You will be like a fog and a mist and just, you know, spraying your ass off. You know what I'm saying? Very beneficial rune if you're trying to, very beneficial mudra if you're just trying to, you know, gain insights on a particular place or even a person. Maybe this is a business associate or a business rival. Whatever your case is, this is the mudra that will help you to strengthen that ability to see more. It strengthens that clairvoyant ability. So if you have any more information on the swastika and this black sun energy, I'm doing further research on the connection between the swastika and the black sun, but very powerful energy for manifesting. These are nothing but Sowulo runic energies intertwined with each other. That Sowulo, that sun energy, that solar energy. This particular symbol draws the energy out into your world. This particular aspect of the version of the symbol draws the energy inward. So, you know, getting the information on the Sowulo of the sun energy and the manifestations of it, you're going to take this symbol and you're going to direct it inward, meditate on it inward to, you know, awaken within you more power, optimal health, permeate your aura, protection, everything that the sun manifests. You're going to meditate on this version of it, or this symbol you're going to send out into the world. And then this symbol here is very empowering. strengthens your vitality, strengthens your aura. It helps to raise your frequency. Meditating on this particular symbol here. So, drawing it yourself, obviously, and working with it and meditating with it. I love to hear your feedback on the experience you got when meditating on this symbol. So any questions, hit me up in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer your questions.